Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Miavia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Miavia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Miavia because Miavia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Miavia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele. We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Miavia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Miavia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Miavia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Oh, I hope they got their shots.
A taste for desperation clearly sinking in there.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
At last, he's climbed to the top of the steel cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Miavia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Miavia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Oh, man.
Scoop slam. Big back body drop. Peter Miavia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Agonizing.
When a man like Peter Miavia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the...
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Ooh, right to the face.
Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Miavia has an answer for the animal.
That's just a beatdown. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Took him out the knee. The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Miavia.
Sent into the corner. Ooh! George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Miavia. When you consider that Miavia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Perched up top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Big forearm.
Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown. Punish.
Into the pin.
Will it be?
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
I can't believe...
Oh, no. Getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Is this one over?
Able to punch his way out.
Oh, God. George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Miavia's called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. From the heavens, splash from the top.
Miavia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down once, and George is caught. Just breaking down the opponent. Does Peter Miavia have this sewn up?
2. He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
The High Chief Peter Miavia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Miavia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
What a counter by Peter Miavia.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Oof. Headbutt! Well, George has certainly seen better days.
Headbutt. Well-delivered suplex.
Peter Miavia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Miavia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. I don't think Steel's aware of the danger that's coming. He's trying again. Backbreaker. No way Steel's coming back from that.
There's 2. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Miavia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Miavia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Miavia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief